What's going on, Sideways Bill? What's happening? There he goes. What's going on, Macomb?
What's up, man?
Does your microphone and everything work, Bill?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I just can't. The audio is really low.
Okay. Are you on your tablet?
No, I put it on the phone this time, so there'd be no problem.
Heck yeah.
I can hear you, but yeah, the audio is bad.
Yeah, Dan almost sounds like he's on a transistor radio.
Really?
A little bit.
Huh.
Kind of like
That's
tinny.
very strange. Let me see if I move my microphone.
I can still hear you, though.
How do I sound now?
About the same.
About the same? Interesting.
I can hear you. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Do you hear it, Bill?
I can hear Mike less than I can hear you, Dan.
Really?
Like, I can hear you. I know Mike's talking, but I can't tell you what he's saying.
Can you hear me now?
I know what you said,
All right.
but barely.
What about everybody watching? Can you guys hear us all fine?
Hey, Mike, can you hear Dan okay?
Yeah.
So you don't have an audio problem between the two of you?
No, I hear both you guys. His mic just sounds like he's on like one of those, like
we try something
like 40s baseball, like it's a deep fly to right field, like that kind of mic.
like a commentator, a baseball commentator from the 1970s and 60s.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's vintage.
Oh my gosh, man! Look at this, guys. The Holy Trinity. That's awesome.
It, dude.
Oh, yeah. And then James wants to know, why are you so blurry, Mike?
We have a lot of issues going on. I don't know. Let me see.
I'd rather be blurry than muffly. Now I'm hearing feedback from one of you.
Yeah, I'm sick right now.
Close your if anybody has your Facebook open, close that shit.
We are all over the place.
Yeah. I just saw that I was trying to handle this before the show, but we send out comps to everybody for Zombie Trump 59, and I see that Drax went to his old address.
Uh-oh.
Instead of the new Indiana address. So I hope we can get that to come back to us somehow. Order summary, shipment manifest. Nope, I don't see nothing that says stop the order, stop the package.
Bill's crystal clear.
Yeah, Bill is super clear.
That's like 8K.
Yeah. Bill's a 4K 1080p.
Oh my goodness.
I always like to switch back. I'll look at what's going on Instagram, the live feed, and it's like It's always such a delay. It's funny. All right, cool. Oh, Bill just left.
There we go.
Where'd he go? We said he was super clear, and he didn't like that. He wants to be blurry.
I know. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe just the lighting is too dim, so it's like focus. My camera is from like 2007 or something.
Oh. Yeah, apparently you're in the red light district.
Dude. Yeah, there's issues going on.
Oh, man.
Bro, I got sick, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, like Monday I started like feeling sick. Yesterday I was sick. Today I'm like starting to kind of feel better, but
check this out. My default microphone, it moved to the wrong microphone. Let me see if I switch it. All right, can you hear me better?
Yeah, see, that's like
exactly
right.
It switched to the microphone that's on the camera, and I don't use that microphone. I use a separate microphone. So there was a new update on StreamYard, so that's what happened. So yeah, I should sound way more gooder, as they say.
You sound freaking amazing now.
Where'd Bill go? There you are. He's backstage. He's ready to come back. All right, welcome back.
Yeah, crystal clear now.
Crystal clear. What happened?
I just couldn't hear anything. I could hear you slightly. I couldn't hear Mike at all. And then I bailed and I came back. But before you even accepted me back into the thing, I could hear you as soon as I got back.
Yeah. So yeah, I was the settings were on the wrong microphone for me, so I switched it. But
I went to the feed on YouTube, and it is so far behind, man. There would be no way to keep up with you guys.
Cody Lockwood might roll in, guys, because we're going to talk about Monroe Pop. It's just called Monroe Comic Con now. It's not Monroe Pop Fest or whatever, like it used to be called.
Yeah, I keep thinking of it's Monroe Pop Con or something, but yeah.
Monroe Comic Con.
I think comic and con are two words.
Yeah, let's see. Monroe. Yeah, I said the website's Monroe Comic Con now. Right here, look at this shit. Share screen. Where's it? Window, Chrome. There we go. Check it out. So, can you guys see this? With this amazing built website.
Oh yeah, you're up, dude.
Yeah, so right here, this is a Monroe Comic Con, guys. This is in Monroe, Michigan. It's a day and a half show. So if you guys make the drive, man, it'd be dope. So it's Friday's premiere night. What time does that start? Let's see.
Hadn't even looked yet.
Right here.
5 o'clock.
Right there. Friday is 5 to 9, guys. It's premiere night, and then Saturday's all day from 10 to 6. So if you guys want to roll over to Monroe, Michigan, man, that'd be cool. If you guys come and you want to see Nightmare Lynch, she will be there. She won't be there Friday. She'll be there Saturday, like around like noonish, like maybe like 1 or 2 p.m. maybe. I don't know. Around that time, because she has a prior engagement to take care of. But yeah. And then what about you, Bill? Are you going to be there at the CBCS table or at your own table?
Yeah, I'll be with Cody at the CBCS table. I don't know where your table is. I know where our table is.
I don't know yet. I'm with the guest artist, so maybe I'll be fortunate enough to not be next to James O'Barr because he's awkward. Like I shared a Lincoln Town Car ride with him from the airport once, and it was very awkward.
Really?
I had a meal. I had a meal next to him one time.
Yeah. Did you have that meal with him when you were with Neil Adams?
No, it was a group of artists. It was Heroes Con. Like, I wasn't even in comics. I was at Heroes Con with a couple friends, and they knew him, and we just all got a table together. And he was a bit of an odd guy.
Yeah, dude, Sergeant Slaughter's going to be there. I just saw him at Tucson.
He, they mentioned him. I watched Dennis's show last night, and they mentioned Sergeant Slaughter, and they had Polito was a guest. It was awesome, and Dennis mentioned that Sergeant Slaughter was going to be at this show, and they also gave your action figure a nod toward the end. They showed it on.
Hell yeah, no, that's cool.
You about it.
Both times at the Tucson Comic Con, when it was lunchtime, they watch your table and you go to the green room, and they go in shifts. Like certain people eat at certain times. So both times, man, like Sergeant Slaughter is eating when we're eating, and it was so weird. Like we're all around like the table, like eating. Like it'd be like me and like Tony Fleece and Polito, you know what I mean? And we're just, just a bunch of us comic book artists kind of shooting the shit, and then you look behind you and Sergeant Slaughter just eating by himself, dude.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, oh no. I didn't even know he was there until I was leaving.
Excuse me.
I was like grabbing one last snickerdoodle and I saw him right there eating by himself.
Oh man.
That's crazy. See, Chris Fenn from Slipknot's gonna be there.
Bro, that same thing happened at Motor City. I was walking by and Big Papa Pump was on there.
Yeah.
And he had like the chainmail thing on. He was all like dialed up, and bro, like nobody was. And I was just like, oh God, that sucks. These dudes have like had like 100,000 people screaming for him and shit.
Yeah. Dude, Bill Morrison's gonna be there. We met Bill Morrison for the first time at Tucson Comic Con, and we were actually on the same flight back. So we kind of got to know him at the airport, just hanging out, waiting for our flights and stuff. And he's a cool dude, man. He lives in Michigan.
I know. Listen, I don't know Bill Morrison. I've never talked to him, but he's been on 3 of my flights. And
Michigan?
The last one was Heroes Con, and I remember there was an elevator that opened and it was full of people, and I couldn't get on. And as it was closing, I was like, "You were on my flight." And that was it. But and he smiled, but that was the entire extent. But he's been on 3 flights that I've taken out of DTW.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, and we were talking about, just talking about Simpsons, like like the animation studio Film Roman and all that stuff. Like if he had to deal with them a lot, if he had to actually go there, even though he did the comic side or whatever. But it turns out he knows some of the people that I went to school with that work on the Simpsons. Like he knew them too, so that's kind of cool. Small world.
He seems like a good guy, but I've never actually talked to him. Yeah. On my last 3 flights, I had Bill Morrison 3 times. Scotty Young.
Nice.
Was in the seat in front of me on the last flight, and in his flight was David. The flight before, in his seat was David Finch. Bill Morrison flies coach. I hate to say.
That's funny, dude. Do you like any of these guys from? I know you just love the Detroit Red Wings. So you excited about this?
These were the guys that beat my Washington Capitals in 1999, the first year they made it to the final, and they beat them in Washington.
These guys are retired now?
Huh?
Are these 2 retired now?
Oh, definitely retired. The one guy, Konstantinov, he was in after they won the cup. He was out partying, and
Konstantinov's like popular here, bro.
Yeah, he was in a car wreck though, and he's in a wheelchair. Yep. He had a brain injury. I believe
in a limo.
Well, they were partying after they won the cup, and it was an car accident. He got fucked up. But Darren McCarty is one of the more famous ones. He's was definitely a goonish player for Detroit.
This guy Dan Mendoza is gonna be there. I know Keith Pollard stuff. I probably have some of his books. Crazy.
Pollard. What I could say about him is he was the first artist that I noticed on his covers when I was a kid. He didn't sign them. He had a logo that said Pollard in perfect lettering, small lettering. Yeah. Have you seen his covers? And that's kind of where I got the idea for my signature on my covers. It's copied. It's not a real signature on them. It's
dropping it on there.
It's a logo more than a signature.
Yeah, mine too. Whenever I finish a cover, I just have like a file that I drop on there with my name. Chris Enoch's gonna be there. Tom Hutchinson. There's Bill McKay right there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
They definitely upped the graphics on the website.
They did. They're not stretched.
Yeah, I think my head was stretched a little bit last time.
Yeah. What else we got? Who else we got on here? Anybody like super awesome? That's that painter, right? That Arthur Sudam, whatever. I can't say his last name right.
Yeah.
He does all the Marvel zombie paintings.
Yeah, he also did Charlie and Flytrap back in the day that was in like Epic Magazine or something.
Yeah.
That's what I first knew him as. I did a small show with him in Pittsburgh, and he was a bit of an oddball, but he was a nice enough guy.
Nice. So that's the show, guys. Is CBCS the only graders that are going to be there, or is CGC going to be there?
I think just CBCS.
Okay. But yeah, there you go, guys. Come down to Monroe, Michigan. It's worth the drive. We'll all be there with some cool stuff. I like to sell things at a discount when I'm at shows. So we brought Tucson, dude. We brought a bunch of statues and some princess figurines, and we sold them. We sold them at a discount, dude, and we sold them all, dude. It was crazy. We sold all the ones we brought. So that was cool. Bam. So, Bill, do you have pages that you could show us? You've been working hard on your comic book.
I've been working hard on it. I have a lot of pieces of pages. A lot of the stuff is done in pieces.
All right, I'm going to present you when you roll in. Look at this. Remember how it was perfectly showing 333? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, like, what the hell, dude? It changed up. As soon as you bring those in, all right, I'm going to solo layout you so you can.
Yeah.
That's a nice Bad Brain shirt you got on.
Oh, it's beat up. This is not a great.
Look at that, guys.
Like so much of this stuff is
damn,
like,
bro,
and pasted and moved around, so it won't look really good here.
Yeah,
looks
just
good, bro.
Slowly hold it still in different spots, and it'll focus.
I gotta move the dish soap.
You even got paper with your own. You even got paper with your own watermark on it.
That's crazy.
Also, I can't see on my phone what you're looking at.
Oh yeah, that's clean. When you're showing, it's totally focused. Look at that, guys. What is that? Is that 3 days to do that page?
3. Well, probably 2.5 penciling, and then probably about a day and a half of cleaning. Just the digital cleaning, like on this panel. It like is hours. It shouldn't be.
Dude, I like that panel where the gun, like the clip is unloaded, so the gun is cocked back and stays that way.
Oh yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, that came out really cool in color because it's discharging and the bullet is coming out of the top.
That's awesome. No one does that.
And his eyeballs are flying out. And then this guy's getting his eyeballs gouged out and his head ripped off.
Or he's getting bowling balled.
I won't lie. There are a couple pages that I've already sold that I don't have.
You sold them and mailed them already?
Yeah.
Dude, don't lose your file.
Oh, no.
Look at that.
I thought about this afterward. I was like, this isn't a Maggie Mintz ripoff. I just thought it'd be cool if she grabbed his spine and swung it around.
Just beat people with the face.
Oh, those are really...
There's a zombie trap in New York Comic Con. It looks very different.
Oh, man.
There is.
Show that one slower, dude.
I don't want anybody to see it.
Why?
Because they'll see it when I reveal it.
Okay.
I'll show you this. This is the Kim New York exclusive.
Nice.
Can you show boobs on
Oh, no. You can't do that stuff.
Banned.
There's somewhere. Oh, there they are.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I need to do an update. I'm working on it. I had a couple things I had to knock out in between, but I have nothing on the table except Kim for the next month and a half, 2 months.
Pious Mayhem is looking forward to getting your comic.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Red Sun, what's going on?
Where's the Red Sun at?
I'm on my phone. We're live, but there's a delay. I'm watching on my iPad, like I can see on my phone. And he commented in the chat.
Where the hell is Granite State? Granite State Comic Con is in a few days. Was that New Haven?
It's in Maine or something. Is Granite State? Maine?
NH. Is that New Haven? No,
New
right?
Hampshire must be.
New Haven, Connecticut,
Hampshire?
United States of America. Weren't you doing a show in New Haven, Bill?
No, we had tickets to go see the Descendants in New Haven.
Gotcha.
The show was in Mohegan Sun, which is in Uncaseville, the Terrificon. So it was about 40 minutes away from New Haven.
Crazy. All right. What are you working on, Mike?
I'm just sketching some ZT.
I'm gonna share screen. I'm working on. I'm on my third. I'm on my second page of the week for Zombie Tramp, and I finished. I slowly worked on one, like Thursday through the weekend, just a little bit at a time. I finished another one, but why'd you get so sick, dude? Look at this guy.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Go buy some Halls.
Oh man, I'm half a bag down. Oh, it's a mess. I sound a lot worse than I feel, but it's just like bad. It gets worse. It gets worse at night. Like I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I'm good, and then it just kind of progressively gets worse throughout the day.
What, you have a cold?
He's got the sickness.
It's really just sinuses. It's just like all right here in my schnoz.
It's the change of the weather, man.
I don't have like a temperature or like nothing like that. It's literally just like all in my schnozola, dude.
NH is New Hampshire, guys.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What the fuck?
James.
That's funny. Like New Hampshire is not even a name I would even think of. New Hampshire, but when I hear it, I know it.
It's one of those low key places, dude.
It's low key. New Hampshire's low key, man.
It's under the radar.
It's the one you don't think of when you think of New England.
Yeah.
Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts.
You guys want to see some behind the scenes Lady Death versus Zombie Tramp Part 2?
Sure.
So these are approved character designs for Hell Witch's Army, dude. So check this out, dude.
Oh wow. Yeah, that profile's sick.
Yeah, these are all designs by the Zong brothers because they're doing the interiors. So they basically have carte blanche of designing these characters. You know, we just have to approve them. Me and Polito have to approve them. But yeah, that's one of Hell Witch's Army members made. We decided for this story, we're gonna just Hell Witch's Army will be completely made up by us. So, but yeah, this guy's awesome looking.
The Zong brothers, dude.
And then check this character right here is dope, but there's a chance that she won't even be in the book.
No way.
Yeah, because she's kind of like extra, like the script doesn't call for. It only calls for like 2 minions and then like a commanding officer character. And and that one guy was a minion. There's another one that's gonna be a minion, and then the commanding officer isn't her, it's a different girl. So it's kind of like I told the Zongs, I go, if you could fit her in but not make her important, go for it, man. Yeah, it's cool.
They'll find a way.
Yeah, they usually do. Oh, there's the other minion guy. This guy's freaking cool looking, man.
Holy crap.
Isn't that awesome?
That guy looks stocky.
Yeah. Really cool.
I like that no neck.
Yeah, me too.
The head's just growing out of the shoulder.
I know a lot of people like that without necks. And then this right here, this is Chanda. Chanda, me and Vince Hernandez created just for this book, man. And she's like the second in command. She's basically the right hand man of Hell Witch in the story. So yeah, she has a pretty big part in the story.
Is Vince writing the book with you, or?
Yeah, I wrote out the whole script, like basically like just bricks of chapter 1 through whatever, and then like of everything I need to happen, key points, all that stuff, in just from beginning to end, and how the whole story goes. And then I get it approved by Polito, and then after that, Vince Hernandez jumped on and did all the filler to make the script whole, and he did it like in 2 or 3 days, dude. It was nuts. And then and it's going to be like 60 pages probably, and then after that I went through and I did a correction. I did corrections on some of the characters and their personalities and stuff, especially with like Cannibal Kitty and stuff. Spoiler alert, Cannibal Kitty's in it. And then
whoops.
Yep, whoops. And then he did one more pass. He did one more pass on it, and then I did my final pass on it, and then Polito approved it. So it was like we got this whole script done in like 7 or 8 days.
What?
Yeah, because it's kind of like,
bro, I've been writing a script since 2013, bro.
Because it's kind of like I kind of brood and think about the story for a while before
That's
I even start.
insane.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about the story for like, probably 4 months before or something like that.
Yeah, I think I wrote Kim 1 over about a year and 3 months time.
Crazy.
Just kept changing.
Turn the fan.
Bill, do you ever like finish it and then you're just like, oh, I could have done this or I should have done that, or are you pretty like, huh?
Yeah, everything I feel that way.
Oh, okay.
If you're talking about writing and the final book of Kim, I still stand by that. I'm proud of it, but there are a couple things that I should have put in there because I kind of wrote myself into a corner. But for the most part, but as far as covers go, every cover I do, as soon as I can't touch it again, I realize what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I hear that. I have a really bad problem with beating the dead horse. Usually it's like stuff that nobody even will ever pay attention to or anything. It's just like something that is bothering me. That OCD just like comes raging in.
These just came in today. Here's 2 new pages for I Beat Things With My Face issue 2. So this is by King Rupert. And it's just awesome looking, man.
I love the color scheme, dude.
Yeah, the black, gray, and orange, whatever. It's just black, white.
Yo, that's literally like my comforter, dude. It's the same thing. That one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Halloween colors, whatever. But yeah, it looks so dope. That's page 6, I believe, and here's page 7. Freaking cool, man. Like, so this is, if you can't tell what this is a phone screen. So I go in and I type whatever she's texting, to make it look like she's texting and stuff.
All right.
But yeah, it's freaking cool. I think that's actually his phone that he's looking at.
I'm waiting for the. I can see these on my iPad, but it's a ridiculous delay. Whereas on my phone,
really? Yeah,
okay.
Look at that.
The second
that Maggie face. That Maggie face is so freaking cool, man.
Those are cool.
I like how he doesn't, like in this drawing, he doesn't even draw her nose. Like this is her nose ring right here.
No.
So that's freaking cool, man. And like that he still kind of keeps that zipatone in there to the style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think he did.
Yeah, you don't need to overdo it if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, very simple, man. It's just clean. I think he did a. Did he? No, he didn't. But he was working. He showed me a couple issues, pages, whatever, where they're half done, but I didn't save any of those. But yeah, so then this is a page I was working on. I think last week, right? Right, Macomb? I was working on this last week.
That you were. Yep.
Yeah. So that's done.
Jesus. Excuse me.
That's being handed off to the colorist, and then I'm gonna exit out. And then this one I just finished. I just finished this yesterday, I think. Did I? Yeah, I finished this yesterday. I was kind of working on it like a little bit at a time since Thursday. And then this is back at the scene of Zombie Tramp issue 57. If you guys read that, it's back at the murder scene where Janie killed the fake Zombie Tramp Angel Lynch right here.
Oh damn!
Did you put the bars on just for this show?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I just got to the second one.
Yeah, and then
what's that car? Is that like a photo of a car?
Yeah, it's a photo of the car that I put and I kind of draw over it. You know,
Yeah.
I change it up a little bit. I change it up a little bit to stylize it, but yeah, it's all based on a photo. I'm not gonna sit there and try to be perfect with perspective on a car.
Yeah, like Kim's motorcycle I made up, but it's pieced from other motorcycles. But the
Nice.
cars in the Jeep, and I used a photograph. It's 3 shots of the Jeep because I want it to be exact in every shot.
Yeah.
And then I drew in all the detail and the broken window and all that stuff.
Have you ever thought of buying toys of motorcycles and kind of break them and piece them together the way you want it to be, and then you always have a scale model,
That's
so
a
you can
good
take a
idea.
picture of it and have every angle that you want?
It would be cool to do that, but it would take away. I have enough distractions trying to get interior pages done.
Yeah.
You don't want to build model motorcycles, bro.
I have some toy guns though.
Get that airplane glue out. Oh my goodness.
I
This
used to
is
play Sculpey and all kinds of other things, but then I just wasted my time tinkering with things and not getting any work done.
this page I started yesterday and finished this morning.
You were working on this one. This was an in progress on your page.
Yeah, on the internet. So I like Mel's face expressions on this, like her gestures on, especially on that first panel, came out nice.
Yeah, I like the hair in the back. It's funny.
Yeah. Mel Diaz. So
Like that expression at the bottom.
which one?
That one.
The dead girl or Zula?
Yeah, the dead girl.
The dead girl. So does Knight. She's like that. She's like, that's so cute. I'm like, she's so dead.
Yeah.
Like she's just so slaughtered. She's like strangled with intestinal pieces, and like the sensor bar, you can't really see it, but her whole side of her chest is gone. You just see like rib meat, and then the skin pulled down of what her boob used to be, dude. It's like this issue is gonna be like,
It's adorable.
yeah, this issue is gonna be like, very explicit as far as horror goes. It's just that's what Zombie Tramp, it does that sometimes. It just gets really dark.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm working on now. So it's like this whole scene involves this mangled dead body. Like it's just so this dead body is like in every shot, dude. So I tried to get my inner Bill McKay going here, and I was working on my vomit. You can see it right here. I was trying to get my vomit right. Bill McKay's good at guts and vomit, so.
It's all.
Yeah, I see some splash. I see some chunks. It's looking good.
Yeah, so I'm really trying to get it. I'm gonna put notes. I'm gonna put notes for the colorist that these chunks were from the last issue when she ate some chicken strips. So yeah, and then in here,
I think of guts and blood, and like kind of just like jelly and jam, like they're the same thing. You can just twist them and bend, or smoke. It's like liquid smoke.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm just like, what do you think about when you do guts, man? Because it's like,
There's nothing
I'm trying to
funner.
figure it out. Sometimes I kind of blank out, I don't really think at all. I just have fun with doing goopy movements.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you do?
Oh yeah, I just like to twist it and bend it, and in fun ways.
Twist it, pull it, pop
Yeah,
it.
pop
But
it.
also, you have to make it like layered, like so it doesn't look like it's 2-dimensional, like some stuff twisting in front of other stuff.
Twist it, pull it, pop
Pull
it.
it. Crank it. Pop it.
Was that Dan? Did you post that picture of that bone that came in that little coffin?
Did what?
Did you post the picture maybe a week or two ago? It was that coffin gum that said bones, and you opened it up and it was like all the candy was bones.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bones.
Yeah, that shit's awesome, man. I forgot all about that. I had that when I was a kid.
Dude, for a while I was looking for companies that replicate that candy to see if we can get it customized, like have the coffin customized with like a logo,
Yeah.
like it say Zombie Tramp or something on it, but I haven't found anybody yet. I met what's his name for the first time, the Goblin Comics guy. His name is Zach, right?
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was super cool. He came to our table a few times. We saw, this is all at Tucson, we saw Marissa Poe. I finally had a short conversation with Will Spertaccio, which was still kind of intimidating for me. I never got to talk to Ron Mars, which sucked because, you know, I own probably every book he did on the Silver Surfer run.
Who's Ron Mars? Is he a writer or?
Yeah, he's a writer. He did a large chunk of the Silver Surfer run when Ron Lim was doing that run in the 90s.
Okay. Yeah, I know the name, but I couldn't place why I know the name. I was thinking of Cross Gen Comics, maybe.
Yeah. What's his name? I was there. Tony Fleece was there. He's always cool. And then he was tabled next to Tim Seeley. And Tim Seeley was there. And it was just cool. They all had us in one row.
What was the thing that got you into Silver Surfer?
That got me into Silver Surfer?
Yeah, like
it was just because
do you remember?
Yeah, this is the story that we were all at dinner and Polito had everybody go around the table, go around like at what point did you think that you could do comics for a living kind of thing?
Yeah.
And I talked about when I was a kid and I used to go to comic stores or, you just have comics, you go to your friend's house, there's just comics. It was just no big deal. It's just stuff's around. You know what I mean? You see cartoons with the comic book characters. It's just there, Yeah. But one day I went to the comic book store and there just happened to be an artist there signing books and signing like a free Xerox drawing. And it was Ron Lim, and he had just started his contract on Silver Surfer. And that's when it kind of clicked in my head, like this guy does this for a living.
Yeah.
And after that, I was just kind of like, I was on the Ron Lim train because, we both lived like in Sacramento. So it's like, that's the only artist I never heard of an artist being a professional and doing it for a living. So I just kind of follow him, just like his books and stuff. And I saw before that he was doing a book called Ex Mutants, for I think Eternity Comics, I think it was. And I have some of those and they're all signed by him. And, but yeah, I started just buying Silver Surfer just because he basically introduced it to me. And like, that was like the first time I noticed, that that's a job. So I ended up just buying Silver Surfer every damn month, dude. And I just had this huge collection. It was only like 75 cents.
Yeah.
And then it went to $1, then it went to $1.50. It's like crazy.
That is crazy.
Do you have a story like that, Bill? At what point did you realize that that's a job that you could actually do?
Well, that's all I did. That's all I wanted to do. When I was a kid, I drew comics. When I went to school, I drew comics.
Yeah.
When I got out of school, when I dropped out of school, I went and I got an art job working for Screen Printer, and then advertising art jobs. And, and then I just kept going to New York and trying to impress Bob Schreck or Randy Stradley or anybody at Dark Horse or who I considered independent comics, and nobody, Bob Schreck would beat me up every year, but he'd get a little cooler every year. I really wasn't good at the time. But it's all I ever kind of wanted to do. And so it was the introduction to DeviantArt that kind of gave me an outlet, introduced me to the people that kind of led to me getting working comics. But it was very much later than I would have expected. But I think I had time to develop. So
Gotcha. But it wasn't like, did you ever like not think that that was a job, and then like there was like just all of a sudden it just clicked one day?
I don't know. I don't remember it like that. I just remember that's all I ever wanted to do. I remember going to conventions and seeing people sit behind the table, just being so envious, and just was like, "This is what I want to do." And I just wasn't good enough at it. And I got lucky and got a break later. But it really is all I ever considered that I wanted to do. I hated every other job.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was kind of like, for me, it was like, I don't know. It was like, as soon as I realized that was a job, then I took drawing way more seriously after that. You know, I was drawing or making comic books like at school, like you said, but that's when I would start, you know, I would buy the How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and then you get the Marvel tryout book and all that shit. You know, you start watching Stan Lee's Visit with the Comic Book Greats, you know.
I had all those. I still have my copy of the paper cover, but I learned how to draw the Marvel Way.
Yeah, I got the paper. I still have it, dude. My copy of How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, it's all fucked up because I used it so much, and like the side where you see the side of the pages, it's all like dark and brown from my dirty hands and shit.
Yeah, I have stains like drink stains on my hardcover.
Yeah.
But I had the tryout book also, which was difficult. I tried inking, man. But that John Romita, those pages were so loose that you really had to know what you were doing.
Was that the Spider-Man one?
The Spider-Man one, the first one.
Yeah, where he was caught underneath all that machinery and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a pain to draw, dude. But yeah, I didn't try I don't think I even tried the inking one. I just did pencils.
But yeah, I remember those videos when they came out, the Stan Lee ones with McFarlane and Lee.
Yeah, that's what I talked to Will Spertaccio about, dude. I was talking to him. I said, hey, you know, because he was a couple people over from me at the dinner table, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna talk to him. So then I just looked at him and I kind of raised my hand, and he looked over, and I was like, hey, man, I go, I never knew who Barry Windsor Smith was until you started talking about him during the Visit with the Comic Book Greats. And then after that, I started looking up who he was and looking at his art and stuff like that. It was and stuff like that. So we talked about Barry Windsor Smith for a little bit and like his evolution.
Hey, people are saying in the chat that they can't hear me.
Oh, it's gone now. Like they can hear you fine now. You kind of dipped down with like a microphone-y sound, but it went back to normal.
That's exactly what yours sounded like earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? He's back. So
yeah, you know, the time, like I hadn't given up on comics because I kept drawing comics. Even though I had a job, I'd go to work and I'd draw comics at the job that had nothing to do with comics. But it was DeviantArt. When I found DeviantArt and found social media for the first time, and I was like, there's an outlet, you can post stuff and people are going to see it. Like, to me, that's what inspired me to just really try and work and try and make another run for it in comics, was that having that option.
Yeah, that was a game changer when the internet came, dude. That was just nuts, dude. What were we gonna say, McCollum?
Well, I was gonna say R.I.P. DeviantArt, man. They really messed that up.
Yeah,
I used to use it all the time back in the day when it was like green.
Yeah,
but then when they did that like update to like basically compete with like ArtStation, and they made it all just kind of like black and sleek, and like they took away all customization and like just they started like changing things. Like all the people started like dropping off.
I dropped out before that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was weird because like I think I'm still like a member, what like a premium member or something. But it was like
keep your membership, dude, because keep your membership because when you apply for ReedPop shows, which is like C2E2 and stuff, they always when you fill out the form, it always asks, "Do you have an online portfolio? Send the link. This cannot be your online store." So I have a DeviantArt page with just a couple of covers, nothing with risque stuff, just regular covers. So it'd be like Zombie Tramp stuff and Lady Death stuff and Vampirella, like whatever covers I've done of characters that they might know,
and just like use it for like your kind of like safe for work.
Yeah, so it's kind of like when a show like ReedPop asks for an online portfolio, you just send them that link to your gallery and you're good to go.
Yeah, for me, it's like this. I love the interface. I mean, I don't pay attention to DeviantArt. I'll go there and I'll put new art there periodically. And I did. I went and removed everything that I had that was nude or risque because the interface, the gallery, if you click on the link to my gallery, it's so accessible and so easy to look at all this artwork as opposed to sending it to Instagram or it's a nice, so when ReedPop, and I don't want them holding that against me going like, oh, this guy's still on DeviantArt. But to me, it's a great, it's a great way to show what
dinosaur.
It's a great way to show what you do, even if there's nobody there that cares about what you do.
Yeah. Remember when DeviantArt was so big that they would sponsor San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah, I was late.
Crazy, dude.
I
didn't even know that.
Go ahead, Bill.
I said when I got to DeviantArt, it was already starting to die. It was kind of at the end of that big boom. But it introduced me to so many people that I know in the business now. Like Sanju, that's where I found Sanju. I found Sanju coloring, Zenescope stuff on DeviantArt. I'm sure it's the first time I ever knew who Mike DeBalfo was or Mia Rufino and all those Zenescope guys, all those indie guys.
I don't know any of those people. I still don't know them.
But that's where I first saw so many like indie artists was on DeviantArt.
Yeah, I always got really good traction on that site though. That's why I never deleted it because it was
get great traction on Facebook though. That's fucking flailing. I think Facebook Memories is like, here, remember this sketch you did 2 years ago? Look at how many likes it got there. Good luck getting 10 now.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, had 220 likes a year and a half ago. Now I got 10.
Nice. You got that awesome 10.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, dude? I think it was my exclusive for Tucson. My exclusive for Tucson, I posted it on Instagram. And for years now, man, probably 5 years now, like my following has just been like 15,000 or right below 15,000. And then I posted that Tucson, and then it popped up. Do you want to boost this? So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna boost it. I put $20 on it, dude, and it increased. It increased by like 2,000 followers just from that. And I was just like, well, maybe I'm out of Instagram jail now where people can see my stuff, because after that, like I just did a boost for a week and then like I stopped it, and then I was still getting followers after that.
Damn.
I should try that because it's not expensive, but it's hard for me to give them money because what killed my Instagram page was me trying to promote something. So I did a promotion on Red Sonja and boom, man, did it bring people to the page. And then I did a cover, the first cover I did for Mirka for that Unnatural one. I did like $50 over a week or something, and boom, it was great. So then I did the image cover for the book Pretty Violent, and I did a promotion. It got flagged because of the word violent, and my Instagram page died. It died that day, and it never has come back. So like I just don't want to give them money because trying to give them money killed my my page. But
Damn.
you know, if it cost me $50 to gain my page back, I would do it. But like Instagram, it's a second thought to me. Like DeviantArt, I just put stuff there, but I don't really. If somebody goes, "Oh, I messaged you. Why don't you respond to me?" I go, "Oh, where did you message me?" On Instagram, because that's why I didn't see it.
Yeah. Instagram killed the comic book star.
It did, dude.
That song?
Bro, I used to get like 300-400 likes on stuff, and then like all of a sudden, just
Yep.
like I'm struggling to get 100, and it's like really frustrating, man. I have like 3,000 posts, like something like that. Like that's crazy.
Do you feel like hashtags ever work for you on Instagram?
They
No.
used to.
They used to, yeah. What was crazy is that what's crazy about Instagram though is like right now, let me click over to Instagram. People watching live right now. They're just people joining. They join, they look, and then they get out. They're not sitting there just watching constantly. They're jumping in and out. We got one whole comment since we've been on. Yo, Dan, when can we get a Zombie Tramp Evil Dead crossover? So that's not going to happen because Dynamite is hard to work with. So
I was going to say, you saw Tony Felice over the weekend. He might be the guy.
yeah. So I'm not safe enough to do Evil Dead stuff, like, which is absurd. What I do is just too, it's too risque or too in your face. Like it's just too much for them to handle for that franchise. Speaking of Dynamite, did anybody watch the Red Sonja movie?
No.
Me neither.
I didn't even know.
The trailer looked bonkers though.
The trailer looked very like a low budget, sword and sorcery kind of thing, which is fine. But it was like, yeah.
In theory, I should be pumped about it because I did a bunch of Red Sonja covers, but
yeah, but think about it, dude. Like Red Sonja has been problematic for a long time because remember when Robert Rodriguez said he was going to do it? What the fuck happened to that, dude? It's just like, so it's just trouble after trouble, man. And is it, are you going to blame the directors or is it the people that you have to work with that own the IP? I don't know,
All I know is they were barely putting up with me, bro, and they couldn't wait till I was done with my run to like never talk.
Really?
To me. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What was it for your Red Sonja run?
It was just like a lot of like, make this smaller, like cover that up more.
Make the butt smaller, make the boobs smaller.
Who was your editor?
Yeah, and then I did like my last cover, like because I was doing like a Mind Warp, Vampirella, and a Red Sonja, like 2 like 5-book cover runs for both of them. So I did like both my number 5s to kind of like match, and those were both like the Donkadonk covers, like with like the booties, and they had no problem with that.
Huh.
Mike, who was your editor?
I don't even know, dude.
Okay. Because I had an editor that was really cool. I had no troubles with Dynamite. But then Dan.
Well, there was somebody on that side who was like on my side. It was like, it wasn't the person I was working with. It was like when they would hand it off to whoever saw it after that.
What'd you say, Bill, about me?
Oh, I said that you and I, our experiences are different with Dynamite. You definitely had an editor who was much more, and I think I remember his name, but it was definitely not the guy I dealt with.
Yeah, it was a guy that came from Boom.
Yeah, he's still there, I think. Also, the guy who I dealt with is still there. He was awesome.
That's good. You had a better guy to work with. My guy was stuck in the ego, dude. Like he just, he kept sending stuff back. He would approve stuff, but then once he saw it detailed and in color, he would send it back, and we went back and forth. And
I think it's those glossy colors that freak him out, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was the same with me. I'd get like an approved sketch, but then when it was rendered, they're like, hell no, dude.
Because you know why? Because once we render it, dude, that shit becomes round. You know what I mean? That shit has dimension and shine and oil on it, dude. And it's just, it was crazy. And it was kind of like, my argument was like, what about all these covers from the past, dude? And he said, that's before I got here. I was like, dude, you're living in the ego, man. Get the fuck out of that shit, dude.
You're living in the ego.
Fucking egotistical, man.
I forget the name of the guy. There was a guy in the thing that it was funny, dude, because the first it was like a store. You know, it was like a store exclusive that this guy was just like trying to get me on Dynamite. And then it was like a Lady Hell was my very first Dynamite cover.
Yeah.
And it was like that first sketch. It was almost like I was like almost banned. Like the guy had to just like plead with him. He's like, because I drew her kind of like sitting on like a throne and her like legs were apart.
Yeah.
And that was just like, they're like, hell no, this guy's never doing anything for us and stuff. And I like that same day cleaned it up like really quick and like made her like standing, you know, and just did it like a little different. Then they're like, well, okay, like I guess. And I think they were just kind of upset that like, I don't know, they thought I think they thought I just like was like pushing it.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I was like, you know, holding back.
That's how I get, dude. When I got to do a cover for someone else, whatever, or when I used to, now I just say no. It was like I go full Bruce Timm animated series, rated PG. You know what I mean? Like I draw the Bruce Timm boobs. They're small. They're ski sloped. You know what I mean? Like it's just like everything is all
What's
of a
the
sudden
Bruce Timm? I gotta look this up.
all of a sudden my style becomes really fucking simple, man.
What's the Bruce Timm? I gotta look.
See, look at that. Vince Hernandez in the house, man. Look at this. He said those damn editors. You don't know Bruce Timm?
Oh yeah, Batman.
You know that guy.
Batman.
But that's the thing about Bruce Timm, man. He gets away with murder, dude. Because like he has those naughty nice books, dude, where it's just like hella nudity. Like the whole book, he has 2 volumes of just thick ass nudity, dude. And yeah, he gets away with it, man. But Bruce Timm, as everybody knows, is basically the creator of Harlequin. So
That's crazy how she just became a thing from the
she was a cartoon, man.
cartoon, and it just became such a big thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, there you go. There's some Bruce Timm drawings for you right here. So it's like,
so when you get a job, you just do like the
yeah. So you see that drawing, see how it's all just super simple and like got the little ski slope, perky boobs and stuff. That's what I do. I go straight to that. I go straight to this, dude, because it's gonna be acceptable. Like all this stuff, man. You go safe. You go Bruce Timm. Crazy.
smart.
Yep, that's how you
I don't
do
know
it.
if I've seen you like a Bruce Timm style, have I?
What's up?
I don't think I've seen one of your like.
Look at you got the book. Is that the first one? That's the first one.
This is the first one. I have the small one also.
Dude, the first one's better than the second one.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
The second one isn't as good. Like the art's not as good. All that
They
stuff.
put out, I think they put out a second version too that's even fatter than this one.
Yeah,
Naughty and Nice.
yeah. Man, I have I'm gonna try to find it, dude. Here you go. You want to see some Bruce Timm, Dan Mendoza shit?
Yes.
This is Archie's Comics, Vampironica. So,
Oh, I know this one.
you know this one?
Of course. Yeah.
This is when I first was dating Nightmare, dude.
This is what Fan Expo, when you first did Fan Expo, they put this on the website as your image.
Yeah. You see it?
Oh yeah.
This is it right here. See how Bruce Timmy it is?
Yeah, dude, that's Bruce Timmed out.
Bruce Timm, dude. Nice and simple, dude.
Bro, I got to get my Bruce Timm on.
Get your Bruce Timm on, dude. It's getting it knocked out real quick. Yeah, Archie Comics, man. I did probably 3 covers for Archie Comics. It's so funny, man. You do a cover for Archie Comics. I don't know about you guys in your experience. If you
Yeah,
ever
I did one.
Right away they make you sign. They make you sign like a W-2 or some shit, dude.
Yep.
I was just like, what the fuck? But,
Yeah, they made me sign this like thing. It was like, dude, this is scary, bro. I'm just doing a drawing of Betty and Veronica.
Yeah, you're just like, I just want to do this drawing and get PayPal. Like, just fucking PayPal me, dude.
Yeah, I never did an Archie. That's a sore subject. I got a Betty and Veronica, and then the retailer fucked me over.
Really?
Yeah, Patrick Sullivan, Happy Comics, piece of shit. Sorry.
Oh,
Why don't you find another retailer that will do an Archie for you, dude?
He came to me. This guy came up to me in New York. He couldn't have been nice. You want to do Betty and Veronica? Yeah. How about this? How about this? And then I did it. He fucking ghosted me. He's the guy. You guys, we were hanging out on New Year's. Remember, I messaged
New
him
Year's
like,
Eve, man. You started talking
Oh,
shit.
that.
It was like,
dude, I remember that.
everybody was like, Happy New Year, hugs to everybody and stuff. And Bill's like on his phone being like, fuck.
Bill's in the corner, like bitching a dude out on Happy New Year's.
Yeah, respond to me. So I messaged him like 10 minutes before midnight on New Year's and said, hey, I hear you're a douchebag. People I've been talking to in the industry. And oh boy, did he respond immediately.
What a way to start off the year.
He sure did respond immediately. So you know what? I got it. At least that was the end of that.
Yeah, that was funny because you said that the guy hadn't like responded to you, so then you just start talking mad shit, and then all of a sudden he's just like Johnny on the spot, like,
I wrote you half an email and was going to tell you why we were delayed. And it's like, oh, half an email. You could have said, hey, we're delayed. What was the email? Hey, where? And then you're going to get back to it.
delayed.
He was delaying his delay.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Didn't we see him in C2E2 by the outside the hotel or something? And you were like, "Look at this prick" or something, and he was like pretending he didn't hear you.
Oh, did he start walking quick?
Yeah,
I see him walking. He at Heroes Con, I walked out of an elevator. He's standing there, and he did. Oh, and then when we were in Baltimore, I'm sitting next to Andrew Peapoy, and there's a thing between us, so we can't see each other. And Andrew's like, "Hey, I'm doing this retail exclusive. You've done retail exclusives. Can I ask you some advice?" And I go, "Yeah, who's the retailer?" And he goes, "Oh, it's this guy." And it was that same guy.
No
and
way.
He's like, "Oh, let me tell you the story about that guy."
Yeah.
And then that guy comes back later to talk to Andrew, and I stick my head around the thing, and he like almost jumped out of his fucking shoes. And but Andrew did the cover. And then Andrew was going to do a Kim cover, and that kind of made me not want Andrew on my Kim book after he took on a cover from a guy after I told him that story.
That's funny.
So he got his Betty and Veronica cover or whatever. Nobody gets Andrew. I like Andrew, but it's just when I think of him, I think of that.
Okay. And purple pants.
Oh yes,
You
and a
got
different woman under his arm at every show.
a different what?
Different girlfriend.
Oh my goodness! Is he a player?
I see.
That's his
Dude, my
theme
Betty
song.
and Veronica got returned to me too.
Really?
Yeah, I had to draw. I had to like reduce the boobage on one, and then the other one I had to put her in like a one piece.
I did that 300th issue.
And then I had to give her like the granny panties. Like,
Yeah. I did the 300th issue, whatever, where it was all lame when they're just standing in front of a 300. And but yeah, the whole thing is just Bruce Timm.
I remember that one also.
Yeah, that one I didn't like because it's just like if you have to squeeze a lot in there, if you have to squeeze a lot in there and you can't showcase the characters, you know what I mean? It's just not interesting.
Wait,
Yeah.
was that an AOD cover?
You know it.
Okay. Yeah, I knew there was some difficulty.
Yeah, it's like you can't showcase the characters, dude. They're too small, and then all of a sudden now you've lost interest. You lost what you're looking at. You should be able to always showcase the characters, dude.
Yeah, I can barely do two, dude. Like if there's like 8 of them, then there's gonna be like just no detail.
I did 4, dude. It was Betty, Veronica, Archie, and Jughead with a giant 300.
Jeez,
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
probably looks sick though.
No, It's cool if you zoom in on each individual character, but as a whole, they're just so small.
Yeah.
And you guys can find that cover on. You go to eBay and look for AOD collectibles. You can find that Vampironica. You can probably find that Archie one.
I think he only sells on like Etsy or something.
Oh yeah, he only sells on Etsy now because
what is it? AOE?
AOD.
Yeah.
No, actually, that when I just Google searched that Vampironica right there, it came straight off of eBay and it said AOD.
Yeah, the very top AOD Archie, like right at the top is you, bro.
Maybe that's his Zombie Tramp stuff. He can't sell on eBay, so he sells.
Yeah, he was getting booted for Zombie Tramp.
Number 700.
What's up?
Yeah, it's number 700.
Oh, it's 700. Why, you see it right there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks good, dude.
Can you share the screen or no?
Let me see.
If you can, I'll just find it. I don't know how you guys do that shit. There you go. Solo layout. Yeah, there it is.
I had mentioned the Unnatural cover. I did 6 of those for Vince. So Vince has been my editor quite a few times, I would imagine.
Nice. Vince is easy to work with.
Yeah, I don't remember any trouble.
But yeah, look at that. See, it's like I explained to them that it's to put that 700 and all these characters, it's going to be a horizontal. You're creating a horizontal image. So in order to put it on a vertical, like you got to overlay the numbers and all that stuff. I really like my Jughead. The Jughead's cool, man.
Yeah, the Jughead's dope. They all look good.
Yeah, just simple, dude. Just yeah, when you're drawing for these other companies, you got to be like super safe. You got to draw your safest style.
I got to work on a safe style, bro.
Yeah. You got to do safe style. You got to, if they have a crop top shirt, the crop top's low so it doesn't show too much midriff. Like
Right.
any skirt has to be long. Like all that crap, dude.
It works pretty good, though.
Nah.
Yeah, my Betty and Veronica was conservative. It wasn't over the top until it got turned into a Kim cover. Then the boobs increased 3 times the size.
Oh, Pious Mayhem. There's that holy fuck cover that I did back in the day on Etsy. Pious Mayhem. Yeah, it's the shop's in Canada, so yeah, you got to pay that Canada shipping.
Sorry if my coughing's annoying.
It's not. You got to have some ginger lemon tea.
Dude, I mean, there's not ginger, but there's honey in it.
Okay.
Right here.
You're Sicilian, right?
Uh-huh.
So you live in a Sicilian house, dude. I guarantee you there's fresh cloves of garlic downstairs, or I mean in the kitchen, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Drink.
Bro, I brush my teeth with garlic, bro.
Okay. Is there fresh ginger?
I hate ginger.
I know. But if you shave some ginger and put it in some tea with squeeze some lemon in it, but when you're taking it, get a big ass clove of garlic and swallow that shit like a pill.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever I'm fucked up, I swallow a whole clove of garlic, dude. It gets rid of the vampire inside you.
We got garlic, you know.
Yeah, swallow a whole clove of garlic and then drink some warm tea, dude. And then chase it with a mentholyptus cough drop.
It's the worst, dude.
So that's my advice for any of you watching, man. When you're starting to feel kind of shit, you got the cough, whatever. Ginger lemon tea. If you can do fresh lemon and shave some ginger into that shit, and actually eat that ginger after you shave it.
Oh,
don't eat the bark of it, but yeah, dude, take a whole clove of garlic, not a small one, a fucking big one, and then swallow that thing like a pill, dude.
I like what Dan's talking about and what the image is on the screen.
Yeah, look at that.
Here comes that garlic clove.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Dr. Dan's cold remedy. Yeah, Dr. Dan's cold remedy needs to be your side podcast. That needs to be your Friday night.
Well, yeah, I'll start it when I get my cookbook done.
I was just gonna say, dude, in the Zombie Tramp cookbook, you got to have like a health and wellness, like
Yes.
like get better
That would be.
section.
I wonder if that would be a Cannibal Kitty image because it's all the healing and the crystals and all that.
Absolutely.
I like drawing Mel because she's a little chubby, so you can do like the arms like just like a nice curved tube.
She has plugs.
Yeah, she's got plugs. I make sure that they're way on the smaller side since she's hanging with Zula, who has giant plugs. She has a nose ring on her left nostril.
I have a character that shows up in Kim too that has plugs. And I'd only drawn them once before on her on another card, but that is if you can see it.
Let me see. Hold on. Solo layout. Bam. Look at that. That's dope.
Give her some big heavy ones.
Yeah. Dude, I used to wear big ones like that, dude. When remember when my plugs were super small?
Yeah.
It was these big long fucking black pieces that you put in there, they were stretchers, dude. They would stretch out your ears, but there were these giant black fucking plugs, man, and they were cone shaped because you kind of push them in and then you leave them there for the day, and then the next day you push it in deeper until like your ear just keeps stretching, dude.
Damn. I just had 14 gauge earrings, bro, but I took them out like when I was 23.
14 gauge, and they shrunk back.
Yeah, they closed back up.
Yeah.
Mike, any tattoos, Mike?
No.
What about you, Bill? Do you have any hidden tattoos?
No tattoos and no piercings. None of either.
Dang. You could be buried in a Jewish cemetery.
Yeah.
Not Bruce Timm.
Not Bruce Timm, dude. Does Bruce Timm have tattoos?
No, I'm talking about the style of this drawing.
That is, oh my gosh, that's some Sugar Pop level bosoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's big.
It's legit though, dude. That's I'm gonna give you a head start, Bill. I need a cover for Zombie Tramp 60.
When?
October.
Oh yeah, that's no trouble.
Actually, it would have to, the latest would be the first week of October.
I think I did a rough for you that I've never used because
Probably.
you were like, save this rough. Because I didn't use it and it was a coat under a expressway or something. You're like, I want to use this one in the future. And I've never, I got to dig that one out. But I've also have like 4 or 5 that I started and just kind of didn't know where to go. And so, yeah, that's not a problem.
Gotcha.
I have a bunch, but I'm just having fun right now.
Reverb, I said, I'm guessing that the girl Dan's drawing is the same witch light that tried to go head to head with ZT and hooked up with Zula Medusa. Yeah, that's Mel Diaz. Mel Diaz basically is getting recruited by Zula as the new apprentice. She's the new apprentice since Zombie Tramp went off on her own and killed off Zula and all that stuff. So yeah, Zula has a new apprentice.
Mike did the bite. Everybody does the bite like 2 different ways. They do the decayed teeth.
Yeah.
Or they do the palm leaf, which is not me. I do kind of decayed thing, but with each individual tooth.
Yeah. Zero says, Dan, still waiting for Kaiju Queen, man. Kaiju Queen,
how you draw teeth?
Kaiju Queen was in issue 59, man. She had a whole big scene, dude. So be patient. And I think Kaiju Queen is in this issue a little bit. So Kaiju Queen is definitely going to be in almost every issue now. Like I'm going to just kind of focus a little bit more on her since we kind of showed her here and there, you know, in the old series. What are you talking about, the leaf, Bill?
Oh no, like some people draw so the bite on her shoulder.
Yeah.
I said I draw it like every tooth. You can see
you draw every tooth, yeah.
And then some people draw like a palm leaf.
Yeah.
And then so Mike does it kind of like the way I do it, but it decayed even more. So it's just the shape of the bridge instead.
Yeah, I kind of do it like it's like the thing, and I kind of put the like things in there.
Zongs do it where it almost looks like a letter C, where it kind of connects on the right side. So I gotta tell them not to do that. It's getting weird feedback, like about why is there a letter C on her arm? So it's a backwards letter C or whatever.
I'm gonna have to look at it.
Yeah, you'll see it in the animation. Like if you watch, I'll show you right now. Let's see. If you watch the animation teaser for Zombie Tramp versus Cannibal Kitty, you'll see it. See it right there? It's the letter C.
Hey, Jeannie. Wanna play?
Did you see it?
Yeah, 100%. It just looked like a C.
Yeah, it just looks like the letter C, and it's kind of
yeah. On the left side, there was no gap.
Yeah. Look at that. That's a good layout right there, so we can see that drawing. Yeah, that drawing looks dope, man. I really like the mouth.
Yeah, I just like do like minimal stuff with like the nose and the mouth instead of like overlining stuff, because I just basically like shade it all. But then I like the way that
I go minimal on the mouth when they don't have lipstick. Like some characters that just kind of have a pink lips, you know, it's just a hue. I don't detail the mouth. Like I just kind of do it how you're doing it, because this is going to be all about the coloring.
I always draw this like kind of shadow under the lip.
Yeah.
Like a little, like a shaded V.
I do like a little circle.
For the nose, I always just do this. I just like literally just do that.
Yeah.
And I might just put like a couple things here, but that always gets like erased out.
Yeah.
Just so I know where like the underside.
You're just mapping it out, and then you erase the line later when you color. Yeah, I do that with certain things. Look at that cha-cha. Yeah. Let me see. Let's look at the Sad Girl Kickstarter, guys.
Let's go.
How about this one?
All right, we're going to go to Kickstarter and share. I'm going to go straight to Sad Girl. All right, so Sad Girl is at 43,399, and it's been up since Friday. So, you know, what are we? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 6 days. 6 days at 553 backers, which is great. And then let's go through. I did the whole video here. You can watch it on YouTube. I've been doing them all year. Whenever I have a campaign with a new character, I kind of do a video of just like the history of that character and how they came to be, kind of thing. So I did one for Sad Girl. The last Zombie Tramp one, I did one about Zula, which was a little bit longer because she's got quite a history. Let's see, Sad Girl Psycho Baby. Here's some cool preview pages by Pablo Munoz. Freaking awesome. And then, the rewards, if you guys haven't checked out the campaign yet. This is Pablo Munoz, and the first time I had Raul, man, color Pablo stuff. And it was a cool experiment. I think it was,
excuse me.
Yeah, that was the weirdest news ever. And then we got King Rupert here, super dynamic, cool stuff that he does. Eddie Nunez came out awesome. This is also a free, one of the freebie cards that we unlock some freebies. And then we got Nightmare Lynch with her cover. I want to make this the lenticular card, but the layers weren't saved on this to remove the logo and stuff, so I don't know yet.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I was like, hey, do you have this where you could take the logo off? And then she's like, no, I compressed the layer. I was like, God dang it.
Oh my gosh, I have like 70 versions of every single.
I always have a master file with at least like 16 to 20 layers.
I did that just the other day. I did the trade dress and I put it all together, and then I realized the tweak the art, tweaked it for hours, and then dropped the logos in and did all this stuff, and then I went to open the file.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck. So if I ever wanted to make a print of it or or just without the logo, it's like I'd have to go back and basically.
What I think I might do.
I must be like really weird, bro.
I don't do it all the time. This was a rarity, but I did do it the other day, and I just like, well, how could you? Oh man.
What I might do is crop it because it is like a trading card size, which makes the format a different size. So if I could crop it and it still looks nice, I think I'll go ahead and do it. I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow because I need to get it. I need to get it to the printer already.
Is that pattern completely could you grab it from the right and then rotate it, put it in a layer and kind of paste it in and kind of blur it together?
I think it's all flattened, dude.
No, I mean, yeah, but take the right or the left, rotate it backwards 45 degrees.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like grab that and put it up above,
above, and then put it over and cut away around her hair.
Yeah.
And then blur the fuck out of it and filter the hell.
Yes. And then since it's a card, you won't know if there's any slight. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hey, Zero, still waiting for my Kim digital version. What is that you're waiting for? Issue 1 or issue 2? Issue 2 is coming out in January. Issue 1 would have been a year and a half ago.
Yeah, because issue 2, when Bill's done drawing it, that's when you'll get your digital.
Sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject. I just saw that.
Yeah, man. It's good to answer the peeps watching, man. Here's my cover, which is a homage to Zula and Zombie Tramp. Zombie Tramp issue 22, I think. And also volume 7, I think. The Ale Garza cover is doing pretty good. The Moroglio is doing good. I really like the face. I always say that. The DeBaffo. The Macomb. The Macomb is killing it.
Hey, so Zero, you never got a copy of number 1 digitally.
Did he fill out a survey?
Did you fill out your survey? Sorry, again, I'm stepping on your promotion.
When I got it, XD as for the issue 2. Yeah, we could jump into Backer Kit. If he messages us or Russ or whatever, we can find him in Backer Kit and maybe get it sent to another email.
Yeah, you know what? If you message me on Facebook, maybe I can just send you a PDF.
There you go. Yeah. If he has that kind of stuff. Elias Chazudis with his ZT Omega
That is if your name is actually 0.
is not. Drax's cover is doing really great. Super action-oriented pose, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The Dravicus is killing it.
Love me some Dravicus.
Yeah. The Zong brothers, of course. The Bill McKay, which is also one of the freebie cards. I think this is the first time you've ever been a card on a Still Ill campaign.
Yeah. I am usually just a comic.
So that means that you get comps of the card too.
Oh, nice.
Then we got the Kinks.
I have my own little. It's like a little card booklet that I'm collecting, like just
Me too.
Zombie Tramp cards with.
Yeah, I got a bunch of different cards from different things I backed, but I got some of our limited metal cards and all kinds of stuff. Here's all the Kink versions. The Macomb Kink has the Psycho Baby edition with the pink hair and the pink eyes.
Love it.
What? Can you take that Chingona one? And
Yep.
maybe
Yeah, I was looking at that too. That takes up a little bit less room, so I could grab more of it.
Yeah, it doesn't touch her hair, and you can kind of cut and paste the hair.
Yeah. I think I will do that. Let me see. Where are we going? We got the spot foiled edition covers, which are extra on the kinky side. You got mine, Moroglio, and the Dravicus Psycho Baby style variant. And then you get the I'll Take Them All reward that comes with reward 1 through 30 and the challenge coin. So it's like getting a deal and stuff. So speaking of coins, this is the coin. I think there's a limit to 150. I think there's like maybe 60 left.
Out of like the whole set.
The what? Yeah, out of the 150. So then we got the Turtle Tutu acrylic stands. It's a Butt Fest. And then we got the Comic Keeper. And then this is the 24 by 36 inch wall poster. So I've seen a number of you ordering this. Thank you. It's a new thing we're doing. And then volume 1 on the back issue, but the first time we're offering volume 2, which is issue 5, 6, and 7 with all interiors by Drax Gall. So we got the cute and the kinky version on that. And then the kinky version, once we sell out of that, we never reprint it. So just FYI on that.
Damn.
All the other back issues. I see a lot of you grabbing the first issue of I Beat Things With My Face. How could you not? It's only $12. What's a deal? When we were at Tucson, I brought a nice stack of I Beat Things With My Face, and we sold them all. So that was good. Freebies that have been unlocked. So we got some collector cards. We got the Bill McKay card. We got the Eddie Nunez card. We got the Zong Brothers card. And then we unlocked the sketch cover, only $10. And then we unlock the animated lenticular by Drax Gall of Sad Girl. Check that out, guys. Amazing.
Where's Drax? He's too busy playing video games. He can't.
He's playing a game. So
playing Battlefield right now. I'm friends on PlayStation. I can see what he's playing and what he's playing.
Oh, really? You can see what he's doing.
He plays something different every day. I think he's all over the place.
Look at this.
And he's just banging out covers, dude. That guy's like freaking supercharged.
Yeah, check this out. I would just like to say to the group that if you need instruction on building a comic keeper, You are fucking retarded. But no, really, you're dumb as fuck. There's I made a video how to put it together. If you never watched the video, it's just I don't know. It seems easy for everybody, but if the mechanical skills involved, like it's just some people don't get it. They just need a little help. So we try our best to help them out and get it put together. When we were at
It's pretty intuitive.
Yeah.
If you can't put an acrylic stand together, how are you going to put a comic keeper together?
I remember the whole ordeal with acrylic stands where people were like, mine's all foggy. And I was like, yeah, there's a protective coating you got to peel off. But when we were at Tucson, we brought a good amount of comic keepers. And every time we sold one, I personally put it together for them. So.
You don't want anyone getting home being like, yo, this thing doesn't work.
So that's Sadgirl Psycho, baby. If you haven't backed it, please back it. It's number 8. So we've been doing Sadgirl since the beginning of Still Ill Comics. Still Ill Comics have been around for 9 years. Next year's the 10th year anniversary. So we look forward to that. We look forward to doing variants with a 10-year anniversary logo foil stamped for you guys. That would be sweet. So let's look at some other stuff.
That's unbelievable, man, that it's been that long since Sadgirl 1 came out.
Yeah, I know. 17 days to go, you guys. Big Titty Goth Girls on the Moon, number 6 by Cirque. It goes by Cirque du Soleil on Twitter or X, so we want to call it. Amazing book. I have read every single issue. They're hilarious. And the thing about his campaigns, he only does like 3 or 4 covers and then he's done. But yeah, really awesome stuff. I suggest you guys check him out. He's a great artist and yeah, he's cool, man. And then who else?
Can I promote something really quick?
Sure. Just give me a second. I want to finish this so I can get out of the whole Kickstarter page. So Wingless has 24 hours left, guys. I thought this was cool looking. It's a bird with no wings.
That is an awesome freaking.
Yeah, it's just dope, man. Look at that. He's just kicking ass. They're just fighting. It's birds versus
Wingless,
bats.
dude.
Yeah.
That's freaking brilliant.
Yeah, birds versus bats, dude. And it's just awesome, man. It's just crazy, kind of like just pulpy kind of stuff, man. Look at that bat right there on that little house. That's
Wingless, dude.
But yeah, that is a cool looking book. Another one, we got some upcoming books that I'm still waiting on, which is Loogie 2. Waiting on that. This one looks really awesome. This is a Garrett Gunn book, The Curse of Cleaver County, number 1. I really like the art style on that. And then I was just emailed today that for the next volume of Cayman America, volume 11, man, that guy's art is fantastic, dude. So that's that. What are you going to promote, Bill?
Nothing of mine. Just speaking of Kickstarters, if Justin is watching, I got my Murder Nun 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, man. Nice.
It was awesome, dude. Just wanted to shout out to Justin and Sunkay. Killer book.
Nice.
Those came yesterday.
I'm looking around my room. Is there anything around the room I need to promote? No, I think I've done. So, so all right. I think show's over, man. So once again, me and Bill, Cody Lockwood never showed up, but he will be grading books at Monroe Comic Con. So if you guys look up Monroe, Michigan, and look up the Monroe Comic Con on Google.
I got shunned, guys.
Yeah, well, yeah. So Macomb, he was late to the game, but are you going to come on Saturday and scope it out?
I don't know, man. I got no money and I'm sick. I'm broke and sick. So,
all right. Well, if you do,
yeah, come down and meet the guy. So, like next time, you can get in.
Yeah, I'll introduce you to Gary. But
if I'm not sick, I don't want to get anyone sick. But
yeah, if you're feeling better,
maybe.
If you're feeling better on Saturday, roll by. Let me and Bill know because we probably could just grab it. We'll probably have an extra badge for you. If I don't, then Bill definitely will, or Cody and stuff, and we'll just run it out to you guys. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah. So Nightmare Lynch will be at Monroe, but she will be there only on Saturday. around 2:00, let's say, just to be safe.
Damn,
Just
she
to let
said
you guys know,
the
but we
baby's
will
got
have
the
a
miles back
short
there.
box of her
Yeah.
books. And I think that's
Okay.
it.
And can I say Kim too? If you haven't backed Kim too, it's on Backer Kit right now. It's your second
Yes.
chance, last chance. Not much longer, but anything Kim too. There's a Kim 1 cover on there, and the link is on my socials.
Yeah, same thing with Sugar Pop. If you forgot to back it, it's on Backer Kit right now, dude. So
Zero working on it, bro.
all right, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, we'll talk later. And I think that's it, dude.
Good luck
So,
this weekend, guys.
I'll say,
Hope
hey,
you feel better, man.
hey, Macomb, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna down a whole clove of garlic, and then
Dude, I'm eating garlic after
Yeah,
this.
yeah, a whole clove of garlic, raw garlic, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Sounds good.
Good night, Vince.
All right, see you guys.
Later.
Ha ha ha.